What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shay, and today we're going to focus on some goals. Goals for reading in 2025 and goals for the channel in 2025. So, I fell off the train in 2024, and there were several reasons for that. Not only, trying to read as much as possible, but also personal things in life, things of that nature. So, you'll know after July on the channel, I was reading, but I virtually was in a lot of reading slump throughout the rest of the year, which is a shame because I want to get back to reading. First, I'm going to maintain my Goodreads goal at 80 books per year. I made it 80 last year and I will surpass that. I have a feeling in 2025 I will also surpass that. But I don't want this pressure to where I have to read to fulfill this certain book goal. My next thing is just to get back to the roots. Get back to the roots of why you love to read, and that's enjoyment. I don't want to be reading a book just because somebody else is reading a book. I don't want to get into that FOMO hype. I want to read what I want to read. I also want to read it at a slower pace and be more intentional about how I am reading. Because a lot of times I'm reading just, let's start this book and then let's speed it up so I can get to the next book. So I'm always thinking about the next book while I'm still reading the current book, and I want to get away from that. I, again, want to take more time with my reading. I want to do more physical reading. I'm doing a lot of audio at the moment, and I feel like sometimes when you're doing audio, you don't absorb the information as well, and also I don't enjoy it as much as just physically reading a book. So I want to get back to more physical reads. Even if that means immersion reading, I do like immersion reading as well. I also want to DNF more. I did do better last year in 2024 DNFing than previous years. Absolutely positively did, but I need to do it more, and I need to not just finish the book because it was so-and-so's favorite, or it's voted the best book out of the year, or it's very popular. I need to stop doing that because what may be popular for someone else is not what's popular or what I want to do. So I need to get away from that. And so DNF more, because if it's a 3-star read at a certain point, then I probably shouldn't continue on, because life is not about the 3-star read. I am about 4 stars, 5 stars, books that I enjoy. Not to say a 3-star read is bad, but a 3-star read is a book that that I wouldn't really outright recommend to anybody, that really didn't do anything for me. The writing was fine, the story was fine, but everything was just fine, and I want to get away from that in 2025. I want to read series closer together. I say this all the time, but this time I really mean it. I had several DNFs this year of series that came because I didn't remember what happened in the previous book. I may have enjoyed book 1 or enjoyed book 2, but then I couldn't continue on with book 2s or 3s because I didn't remember what had happened in the previous book, and there were not recaps. So I also do want to say, I don't want to rant anymore about this, but authors, put recaps in your books. You're trying to get series sold. It's easy to sell the first book in the series, but it's not as easy to sell the second and third, especially if we can't remember what happened in the first. And especially if you have tomes that are 500, 600 pages, I don't have time to go back and read 500, 600 pages to continue on with the next installment in the series. So recaps, I would love to see more of them, but this year I'm going to try to read my series closer together. Prior to BookTube, I did this. If I started a series, I read a book in that series at least once every other month. And I want to get back to that because I feel like I will enjoy the book so much better if I do. I also want to embrace the reread. I put a lot of pressure on myself to read the next new exciting thing because I have FOMO, which we're getting rid of in 2025. But I want to do more rereading. I love to reread. I used to reread all of the time, and that has gone away with BookTube or watching BookTube and kind of getting FOMO, and I don't want that. I want to be able to reread as much as I want to. Reading is reading, and we are reading to enjoy things. As far as channel goals, after July of 2024, you didn't see me very much. And part of that was because our house was being remodeled. My dad had a lot of health issues, so I was helping with that. And so that's why you didn't really see me. I didn't have time to edit. I didn't have time to do all of that. And the fact that I got a new job midway through the year. I am coming back in 2025 just with a little bit different take on things. I'm just going to do what I want to do, or film what I want to film, and edit what I want to edit. Because this pressure of having to do this is, I feel, a lot. I want to get back to the community roots. I want to get back to loving all of y'all, watching all of y'all, just having a good time here instead of making it feel like a job. But I do plan to post at least once a week, if not more than that, but once a week is my goal right now at this current moment in time. I love to participate in all the readathons, so I'm going to continue to do that this year. I have so much fun with the community aspect of all of that, and I'm super excited to continue on doing that this year. Other than that, I'm not going to put any kind of like restrictions or you have to do this, you have to do that, because I'm just going to go with the flow and hopefully have a good time doing it. What are your reading goals this year? Maybe I'll adopt some of them. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.